I'm 106 years old. Most people don't believe me when I say that. They look at my wrinkled hands, my slow steps, my tired eyes, and they smile politely, as if I'm joking. But I'm not. I've lived through things you've only read about in history books. I've seen the world change its face many times. I've buried friends, siblings, even my own children. I've made terrible mistakes. I've made beautiful ones too. And after 106 years on this earth, people always ask me the same question. What's the secret to a happy life? They expect me to say something clever, something complicated, something spiritual, something expensive. But the truth is, the secret is painfully simple. So simple that most people miss it. When I was young, I chased everything people told me to chase. Money, status, approval, being right, winning arguments, proving myself. I thought happiness was something waiting for me in the future. When I earn more, I'll be happy. When I buy that house, I'll be happy. When people respect me, I'll be happy. When life slows down, I'll finally be happy. Years passed, decades passed, and happiness kept moving further away. I worked hard, very hard. I sacrificed time with my family to build a career. I missed birthdays. I missed quiet dinners. I missed ordinary moments that I thought didn't matter. I told myself I was doing it for them. But one day, my wife sat across from me at the kitchen table and said something I never forgot. "You're always here, but you're never really here." That sentence hurt more than any insult I've ever heard, because she was right. I was living in tomorrow, not today. At 40, I thought I was still young. At 60, I thought I still had time. At 80, I started to feel fear for the first time. Not fear of death, fear of regret. I began to realize something no one warns you about. Life doesn't slow down for you. You slow down for life. And suddenly, moments become more valuable than achievements. One afternoon, when I was 91 years old, I was sitting on a bench in a park. A little boy dropped his ice cream and started crying. His grandfather bent down, wiped his tears, and said, "It's okay, we'll get another one." The boy smiled instantly. That's when it hit me. Happiness isn't about keeping everything perfect. It's about knowing how quickly you can recover when things break. I've lost money, I've lost homes, I've lost people I loved more than myself. But I learned something important very late in life. Pain is unavoidable. Suffering is optional. Most people suffer not because of what happens, but because of what they hold on to. They hold on to anger. They hold on to comparisons. They hold on to grudges that slowly poison them from the inside. Let me tell you a truth no one likes to hear. You don't need everyone to like you. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to win every argument. At 106, I can tell you this clearly. Being peaceful is better than being right. I wasted years trying to change people who didn't want to change, trying to impress people who didn't care, trying to control things that were never in my control. If I could go back, I would let more things go. I would forgive faster. I would laugh louder. I would say, "I love you" more often without waiting for the perfect moment. Because one day, the moment disappears. You think you have time. That's the biggest lie life tells you. Time doesn't disappear suddenly. It fades quietly. One day you're strong. The next, you need help tying your shoes, and that humbles you in ways nothing else can. Here's something else I learned. Happiness doesn't come from adding more. It comes from needing less. Less approval, less noise, less rushing, less pretending. The happiest people I knew weren't the richest, they weren't the loudest, they weren't famous. They were grateful. They noticed small things, warm sunlight, a shared meal, a kind word. At 106, mornings are slow for me. But when I wake up, I don't complain. I say, thank you, because waking up itself is a gift. I've watched people waste their best years worrying about things that never happened. Let me save you some time. Most of the things you're afraid of will never happen. And most of the things that truly matter are already in your life. You just haven't stopped long enough to see them. The secret to a happy life isn't success. It isn't money. It isn't luck. The secret is presence. Be where your feet are. When you eat, eat. When you talk, listen. When you love, love fully. Stop living life like it's a rehearsal. There is no later version. There is only now. If you're younger than me, and you are, please don't wait to be happy. Don't postpone joy. Don't delay kindness. Don't save love for someday. Someday is not promised. At 106, I don't remember my bank balance from 40 years ago. I don't remember the arguments I won. But I remember the laughter, the hugs, the quiet evenings, the people who made me feel safe. That's what stays. So, if you want the secret to a truly happy life, here it is. Let go of what doesn't matter. Hold on to what does. Choose peace over pride, gratitude over greed, presence over pressure. Do that, and even when life is hard, your heart will be light. I'm 106 years old, and if this is the last thing I ever share with you, remember this. A happy life isn't a perfect life. It's a meaningful one.